Hi guys, welcome to the Highlight of Skill. So in the last video, we saw the print function in a Python. So how that print function works, how to use using this concatenation word kind, how to use this format, and how to use these placeholders, how to give the value for there. By using that, how can we do a print function? How can we use a print that value which is present in the print function? So today, it is a most common topic in the Python. We'll see the Python comment section. Okay, comment section. So what is something about the comments? Comments is nothing but and it can be used to explain the Python code. Okay. For example, what we are if I wrote a code, if anyone okay, if I live with any of the organization, if I send that or this notebook to you, right? So you don't means if you want to get a context on that code, right? I can use I can put a comments on there. Okay, in particular block. So what we are doing, what are the execution steps we are following there? For that we can use an Python now to explain the Python code. And the second thing is the comments can be used to make an code more readable. Okay, so how can we say that readable is nothing but, and as I mentioned it, right? So by step we can use. Okay, in this step what we have did. Okay, for if you want to do an addition after these two things. Okay, like okay, declaring the variable one, declaring the variable. So whatever the we have written in the code, right? We can specify that the line by line explanation there. We can put an explanation there. I think we can not. I think it's we can put explanation using that comments. Okay, the comments can be used to prevent an executions when testing the code. Okay, for example, how can we prevent this thing? If I want to print my name is, okay, and then print something I will type. Okay, and then print. Okay, now if I do this, right, I will print I will get an output. Okay, if you want to exclude this, okay, or if I want to exclude anything, right, I have to use an I can make this as a print the comment section. So how to make it as a comment section, right? We can use an hash symbol for commenting of each line. Okay, for a single line, if you want to comment, then what it the code what it understands is it will ignore that line. Okay, which is starting from which is the line which starts from a hash, right? It will ignore and it will move to the next line. It will print. Okay, we'll see that how it works. See, in the output we can see uh, the only we got an two output. Okay, two output for this. This is ignored. Why? Because it has started with an hash. So for comments, whatever the comments which are there, which we have declared with this thing, starting the line starting with this thing, those are ignored. Okay, those just to specify, just to give a context on that. Okay, so that we can use. So let's show. So where you can use this comment here. Okay, we can use this. Okay, this is a comment. Okay, then what I will do, I will just print and yeah, I'll do. Okay, this is a comment. Instead of that, this is my channel name. This is my YouTube channel name. YouTube channel name. Okay, so here what I'm doing is here I'm doing a context. I'm giving context here. Okay, to understand. Okay, what I'm printing here. Okay, if I specify, if I remove this, right. Okay, just if I'm printing what I'm printing my channel name. Okay, you can see here. Okay, the below print function what it specifies, it's my channel name. We can specify that thing. The comments can be used to explain the Python code as I mentioned that, right. So again you can use this function too. This function. Control 2, what I will do, I will use it here. Sorry, finished and just copy it here. You can write like this also. It will also ignore this thing. So whatever it starts from hash, right, it will ignore. Till the div line, it will ignore this thing. Okay, you can specify this also. You can write like this also, the comment function. Okay, now it comes to hash. Okay, right. So if you want to comment then 1 to 3 lines, okay, for example, if you want to comment anything which is on there, like for example, which I can say is something. If I want to comment these three lines at a time means, if I want to comment, I can use like this, hash, hash, hash. So right. So this I can comment using a single line. Okay. If I want to comment, if I used to comment and multi-line code, right? So what I have to do is, let me show how to use the multi-line code here. Okay. Using this function, we can use a multi-line code here. Okay. What I'll do, I will just I'll just print it here. See, you can see here, right? I am this thing. We'll get the result here, right? So how this is what it works. If you want to comment and multi lines, you can use this symbol. Okay, you can use a single quotes also. You will get an result there. Okay. So for commenting, you can use the result. Okay. If you want to comment a single line, you can use this thing. If you want to comment a multi-line, you can use this the quotes, the three quotes you can say. Okay. You can use this. The next function in the next video, right? We'll see how the input function works in the Python. Okay, we'll sorry, forgot to revision what we are doing. The one is we can comment for a single line comment, we can use a hash. For a multi-line comment, we can use a single quotes or double quotes, or three times you can use whatever which is written in this thing, right? In between this quote, right? That would be used as a comment. Okay. And the other thing is, if I want to comment it, right, we can use, if I want to comment using that single line operator only, right, we can use control and forward slash button. Okay, what it will happen is, it will comment at a time. The single line function, it will comment whatever. If you want to start from here to here, if you want to uncomment also, just select whatever the things which you want to, the lines which you want to uncomment. You just put a control and forward slash, so it will uncomment those lines. You can say. Okay. We'll see in the next video that how the input function works in the Python. Thank you guys.